Prince William and Kate Middleton, the Prince and Princess of Wales, are stepping into what can only be described as a profound new chapter in their lives. After years of public scrutiny, heartbreaking health struggles, and the constant weight of royal expectations, the couple is preparing to leave behind Adelaide Cottage and begin afresh at Forest Lodge, an elegant Georgian estate tucked inside Windsor Great Park. This move is not simply about new walls and a larger space. It represents a transformation, a shift in identity, and a symbolic declaration of resilience after one of the most emotionally challenging periods of their marriage. The world watched with heavy hearts when, in March 2024, Kate Middleton revealed her cancer diagnosis. It was a moment of collective shock, as the poised and graceful princess appeared visibly vulnerable for the first time, addressing the public with a quiet strength that has defined her entire royal journey. She explained that she would step back from public duties and focus on treatment, supported by Prince William and her family. From that moment on, the spotlight intensified, not on the glitz of royal gowns or glittering tiaras, but on the humanity of a woman battling an illness that affects millions. Months of chemotherapy followed. Through summer and autumn of 2024, the princess kept largely out of the public eye, making only brief appearances, always under close watch from royal fans and critics alike. The public speculated, the press dissected, and supporters sent floods of letters and flowers. Then, in September 2024, came the bittersweet update. Kate had completed her chemotherapy. And by January 2025, in a moment that lifted spirits around the world, the palace confirmed what everyone had prayed for: Kate was in remission. Her return to the public stage was carefully measured. Slowly, gradually, the princess emerged again, her radiant smile signaling triumph over adversity. By the time she stepped out in September 2025 at the Natural History Museum with a brand new, sunlit blonde hairstyle, her confidence and presence captivated headlines across the globe. The dramatic transformation of her look was symbolic. For Kate, it wasn't about fashion. It was about renewal, survival, and a declaration that she was not defined by illness but by strength. But alongside this personal rebirth, Prince William and Kate had been quietly preparing for a change of environment. Forest Lodge had long been on their radar. The estate is more than just a mansion. Built in the late 18th century, it is an 8-bedroom home with intricate plaster ceilings, ornate marble fireplaces, and a breathtaking vaulted entrance hall. Surrounded by lush greenery in the heart of Windsor Great Park, it offers both grandeur and seclusion. Unlike the modest Adelaide Cottage, Forest Lodge feels like a permanent base, a place where the future king and queen can raise their children while carving out a life of balance, dignity, and relative normalcy. For Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, the move also carries deep significance. All three children are growing up fast, with George entering his final year at Lambrook School, preparing for his likely transition to Eton College. Charlotte, blossoming into a poised and confident young girl, and Louis, still enjoying the carefree joys of childhood, are experiencing milestones that William and Kate want to protect from the glare of the press. Forest Lodge offers them a more secure environment while keeping the family close to their schools and daily routines. Still, the transition has not been without controversy. Neighbors have expressed concerns that the royal move could compromise the privacy of those already living nearby. Some voiced worry about increased media intrusion and heightened security measures. And indeed, steps have been taken to reinforce discretion around the estate. New fencing has been installed, shrubs planted to shield views, and security officers stationed in strategic positions. Two families who had lived in cottages near the lodge were asked to relocate, sparking debate about fairness and royal privilege. Yet, William and Kate reportedly insisted on personally funding the move and renovations, seeking to soften criticism that taxpayer money was being spent on their lifestyle. For William, the decision to make Forest Lodge their long-term home is deeply personal. His own childhood was marked by turbulence and tragedy. The loss of his mother, Princess Diana, left scars that shaped his outlook on family and fatherhood. Unlike the cold formality of palace life, William has always sought to create a warm and grounded environment for his children. He has said repeatedly that he wants George, Charlotte, and Louis to experience stability and normalcy, to know the joys of a private childhood, even while growing up in the shadow of royalty. Forest Lodge embodies this vision. It is less about gilded halls and public appearances, and more about family meals, school runs, and quiet evenings away from the cameras. Kate, too, has been shaped by her journey. From the commoner who married into royalty to the future queen admired for her poise and elegance, she has managed to walk the tightrope of public life with remarkable composure. But cancer changed everything. It reminded her of fragility, of the importance of health, and of the simple joys of time spent with loved ones. The move to Forest Lodge reflects her desire to live more fully, to embrace a slower rhythm of life, and to ensure her children grow up surrounded by nature. Public reaction has been a mixture of admiration and curiosity. Many have praised the couple for prioritizing family and health over tradition, breaking away from the stiff conventions that once defined the monarchy. Others have been critical, questioning the need for yet another grand residence. Yet, overwhelmingly, there is support for Kate, whose journey has resonated deeply with people worldwide. When she revealed her new look, social media erupted with comments celebrating her strength, her beauty, and her ability to rise above cruelty. Even when negative remarks surfaced, respected voices rushed to her defense, reminding the world that Kate's transformation was not superficial but symbolic of survival and renewal. This new chapter is not only about a home, it is about redefining what it means to be royal in the 21st century. For William and Kate, Forest Lodge represents continuity and change. It is continuity because it keeps them rooted in Windsor, close to the traditions of the monarchy. Yet it is change because it allows them to rewrite the script, raising their children in a private, nurturing space while still embracing their public roles with dignity. When William eventually becomes king, Forest Lodge is expected to remain their home base, even as Buckingham Palace continues to symbolize the monarchy. It's a subtle but powerful statement about what kind of royal couple they intend to be: accessible, modern, and family-centered. Kate's battle with cancer has undoubtedly left an indelible mark on the royal family. It has brought them closer, forged resilience, and made them more relatable to the public. Her story has inspired countless others facing illness, reminding them that even those who seem untouchable by fame and privilege are vulnerable too. In this way, her journey has humanized the monarchy, grounding it in shared human experience rather than distant tradition. And now, as Forest Lodge prepares to welcome its new residents, the message is clear. This is more than a royal move, it is a declaration of strength, survival, and a commitment to family. It is the closing of one chapter and the opening of another, brighter one. A story not of palaces and crowns, but of resilience, love, and the quiet triumph of a family who has endured storms and now seeks peace. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.